This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, good evening and welcome to Bearcats Stadium on the campus of WF West High School in Chehalis, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Radio, continue coverage of the 2024 high school football season with a non-conference matchup between the WF West Bearcats and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hey, Diedrich, how you doing?
Jerry said, just say my name. Just say my name. Here's Jerry. Okay.
We're going to have a fun night tonight.
We are. I'm in a mood, man. I'm in a mood. These teams have opposite records. Shelton is 0-3, while WF West is 3-0. Highclimbers dropped games to Capital 51-0, North Thurston 41-21, and River Ridge 51-7. The Bearcats are rolling this season, knocking off Timberline last week 50-8, getting by Capital 21-13, and beating North Kitsap 40-7. Those are some pretty tough teams, Jerry.
Boy, that North Kitsap score really
shocking.
That's unbelievable.
It's shocking how North Kitsap has dominated the last few years, and they're off to an 0-3 start, and they're playing in North Mason tonight. So that's going to be a fun game in Belfair, I got to tell you.
Well, North Mason's doing well.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah.
This will be the game that proves them as being a good team.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later on. For the past 3 years, Shelton and WF West played in the 2A Evergreen Conference, with the Bearcats dominating the Highclimbers, winning by an average of 37 points. Those scores were 55-26, 48-6, and 60-20. I believe that 48-6 was here. I believe it was. That was the score. Last time we were in this stadium.
Yeah.
As you know, after reclassification, Shelton is 3A and Chehalis remains 2A. Interesting. And there's this, all other sports for Shelton are in the Evergreen Conference, except football. Don't really have an explanation as to why, other than they want to compete against 3A in football. I'm sure there's some logic to it. But
and we tried to petition.
Right, we did 4 years ago. They petitioned. They added to take the reduced and free lunch numbers to bring down the enrollment. The WIAA said, "Yeah, we'll let you do that." This time, nope. I think there's only one school that actually got that lot, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. Coin toss, kickoff, and more from Bearcat Stadium is coming up on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton. Back in a moment.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
What if suddenly the Northwest lost all hydropower? Half of our local energy would instantly disappear. 34 billion watts, gone, just like that. All that clean, renewable energy would immediately be replaced with fossil fuels. So greenhouse gases would instantly rise. Our global temperature would have nowhere to go but up, and up, and up. And our electric bills would grow as quickly as our carbon footprint. Because without hydropower, 80% of the renewable energy that we currently rely on would be gone. Thankfully, hydropower remains. Clean, abundant, affordable, and 100% carbon-free. Our power is water.
And we're back at Bearcat Stadium. Here comes the Bearcats out of their tunnel and their helmet. And you're right, Jerry, there's smoke. I think it's steam, but it's, either way, it's pretty cool. And a little bit of showmanship as the probably one of the only stadiums where the home team is away from the crowd.
That is unusual.
Very unusual. Remember talking to the athletic director a few years ago, says, yeah, we don't want them talking to their girlfriends or being bothered by their parents, so we stick them on the other side of the field. And there's also a crowd thing with the home team right there. But
I don't know. If you're so focused on the game, I can't see you doing that.
But that's what they do. Here come the Highclimbers out of their locker room. They'll be wearing the white jerseys, red pants, black numbers. Black numbers and black helmets with, of course, the red X. Should talk about the uniforms on the Bearcats. Crimson across the board with the white letters and white stripes. Of course, the Bearcat in the helmet. That's the uniforms. I'd like to give that for our radio audience. Both teams are out there. A couple of minutes away from the coin toss and the kickoff. And we'll have more from Bearcat Stadium in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Please thank the sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health.
How much difference can one vote make? Since 2023, more than 60 U.S. elections have been tied or won by just one vote. So this fall, your friend could be the tiebreaker. And that could make all the difference. People are more likely to vote when encouraged by a friend. So use your power to decide this election. Make sure you're good to vote and encourage your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple with you in the stands at in Chehalis. Love how people, this is a 7-foot tall tripod, Jerry, but everybody ducks under it. It's 7 feet. How many people do you know are over 7 feet? I don't know very many people. I know a couple of people pretty close, but not 7 feet. 7 feet is a long time. But everybody sees a tripod and they duck down.
Yeah.
I just say if you walk in front of it, it's quicker and easier. Just walk by fast. 2 seconds. The starting lineups are being announced here for the Bearcats. Pretty much the same offensive weapons as we've seen the last couple of years, Jerry, for the Bearcats. You've got Gage Brumfield, the quarterback. Tucker Land is the running back. He's got a great core. Brumfield's got a great core of receivers. He mixes it up. So the Highclimber secondary has to be on their toes tonight and cover as well as they can against these backs.
Yeah, they are.
So we're going to do this national anthem. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the coin toss and the kickoff between WF West and Shelton on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back here waiting for the coin toss and the kickoff between WF West and Shelton. We're in Chehalis tonight, and boy, it seems very loud in here, Jerry. I'm not sure why. Sound system is quite awesome here. We were enjoying it before the game with an empty stadium. Great music being played, and boy, we're hearing everything now. Jerry can't even hear me. That's how loud it is.
I can hear you, but yeah, it is very loud.
Yeah, so you should be able to hear the PA announcer better than us sometimes. Here come the teams out for the coin toss. Jack Sward, Cody Brotherton, Hunter Left, the 3 captains for the Highclimbers. Gage Brumfield, number 77. I got the right sheet same way. That's Carlos Vallejo. Number 7, Tucker Land. And number 11, and that is Grady Westland. Those are the captains for WF West.
Well, I want to mention Hunter Left.
Yes.
You know, last week there were 2 turnovers, and he created both of them.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He's been playing quite a
defensive standout.
Yeah, he's all over the place, and he's the guy that, if you want to see something that happened, just follow number 34.
Yeah, I would like to recognize the defense a lot more. I think when he's one name that comes to my mind.
So the Bearcats won the toss, and they defer to the second half. So the Highclimbers will get the ball to start this ball game. And we were told that there's a change in the starting lineup for the Highclimbers. Wyatt DePoe out with a concussion. He's in concussion protocol. So Trevor Gott, the sophomore, gets the start tonight.
And this will be his first varsity start.
Yes.
He's done really well
Yeah,
in the JV games.
Oh, yeah. And he's also gotten a couple of quarters in at the varsity level last couple of weeks.
Yes.
So we'll see what he can do with a full game now.
Yeah.
And a couple of other weapons that are missing as well. We know that Bennett Henry's out.
Yeah.
At least for one more week. We don't know the extent of his injury, but he's out. And there's some eligibility issues as well for the Highclimbers. We don't get into details on those.
No.
Just eligibility.
We don't want it to.
So the Highclimbers will head out, and here come the Bearcats, tee it up at the 40. And that is going to be number 77, Carlos Vajelo.
And we got Benjamin Murford back. And
Brotherton's on the far side. Murford on the near side. Or if you're watching on the top of the screen, the bottom of the screen, as you say. Hatch mark far side. Here's the run up and the kick. End over end, kind of a line drive. Picked up at the 22 by Brotherton. And he's just dropped at the 30 after an 8-yard return. And I don't know who got to him first. There's a pole in my way, Jerry. And we have some poles that we're going to deal with here tonight, so we'll deal with that.
8-yard return by Brotherton.
So the Highclimbers will start out 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Gott, again, will be the quarterback. They'll send Brotherton to the far side. Jax Ward and Phipps will come to the near side. Rhodes in front of him and over to his right. That's Gott, the quarterback. And I believe the running back gets the handoff, and that is going to be straight up the middle for 5. And I think that's going to be Morford. Ben Morford with the run straight up the middle. And they'll mark it just with the nose on the 25, or 35, excuse me. So 2nd and 5 coming for the Highclimbers on their own 35. Knight in at running back, and Morford will step out. Taylor Dickey will come wide to the near side. 2 receivers far side, same formation with Knight behind Gott and Rhodes the up back. Long count, here's the snap, handed off to Knight. He is swallowed up and dropped for a loss on the play. Getting in there for the first of the Bearcats, number 54, and that's Gage Holman.
Loss of 2.
Ball all the way back at the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 7. Just underway here, opening possession for the Highclimbers. 10:50 to go, first quarter. No score. Here come the Highclimbers, breaking the huddle to the line of scrimmage. Jax Ward comes wide to the near side. Gunnar Jensen in the slot on the far side. Can't see who the receiver on the far side is. The same formation. Back to pass goes Gott, looks to the far side, dumps it off, and it's incomplete. Intended for Braden Phipps, and it's 4th down. Phipps will kind of go into the backfield to punt it away, and 4th and 7 at the 33. Gage Brumfield will be back deep to receive the punt. He's the quarterback and obviously the returner. And Phipps will be punting for the Highclimbers. Brumfield standing about the 32. High snap, handled where. Here is the punt. High but a little short. Going to hit at the 47. Bounce all the way into the 40-yard line. And Rhodes will bound it there, and that's where the Bearcats will start out.
27-yard punt.
Okay. So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Their first possession of the ball game. Starting out on their own 40-yard line. So the formations, my scouting, are pretty much the same across the board. Everybody, for the most part, runs out of the pistol. However, Brumfield's going to go out of the shotgun. And he'll empty the backfield and go 5 wide. 2 by 3. Empty backfield. There's back to pass goes Brumfield. Little pressure, dumps it off for a wide receiver screen, and off to the races is going to be number 2, Carson White. He's going to score. One play, 60 yards. WF West up 6-0. Oh, however, we're going to come back, and there's a hold on the play. That run has been negated, Jerry. There's flag on the field. So the hold occurred about the 47, 48 of the Highclimbers, and they'll march it back 10 from that spot. Should put it at the 42. It'll be 1st and 8 for the Bearcats. So one big play. We thought there was going to be 6-0, and now it's still nothing. Nothing.
15-yard penalty stepped off. 10-yard penalty, excuse me.
So that puts the ball back at the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 7 for the Bearcats. So that's what you can expect, folks. Quick hits and lots of speed. 10:09 to go here, first quarter. 1st and 7 for the Bearcats. Brumfield out of the shotgun. He's got Land a step ahead of him and to his right. 2 by 2. Hand off to Land. And he'll drag bodies to the 45. Actually, I take that back. It's number 5 on the carry, Jerry. That's Bo Guyette. He'll get to the 46-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 4, Jerry. They started at the 40, second and 4 yards. It's 1st and 7, so it's only 3.
Okay.
It's only 4. Whatever.
He got 6 though.
And we have a flag before everybody got set. It looks like there might be somebody lining up in the neutral zone, and somebody also moved. So let's talk about that for a minute. Yeah, they're going to get the Highclimber lining up in the neutral zone. Yep. And that will give the Bearcats first down. So that'll put the ball on the Highclimber 49. 1st and 10 now. Nobody was set, so I don't know how you can call that. It's lining up in the neutral zone and offsides if nobody was set. Kind of an odd call. Brumfield out of the shotgun again. He'll hand it off. Here's Guyette right up the middle. Tackled there by the tip of his ankles is by Zane Harding. So Guyette gets, 7 on the play.
Yep.
Ball is at the 42.5-yard line. 2nd down and 3. So 2 receivers the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Land on the near side. Guyette is the back. Brumfield handed off to Guyette. Bottle up ball comes free, and I think the Highclimbers have it. Let's see. Highclimbers have it, Jerry. A fumble on the play. I believe it was who fell on that ball. Looks like Dalton Kilbaki recovered that fumble, and the Highclimbers get the ball back on their own 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Highclimbers with their 2nd possession. See what they can do with this turnover, Jerry. Gott will go out of the pistol. Jax Ward, the wide out to the near side. 2 on the far side. And a handoff there is a little bit of fumble there by Morford. He got it right back and ends up no gain. The clock is running, 8:36 to go, first quarter, no score.
And that was his 2nd carry for Morford.
Shelton's 2nd possession. They have a 2nd and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
And they're alternating Knight and him.
It looks that way as Knight is in. Dickey goes wide to the far side. 2 by 2 for Gott in the pistol behind the pole. He can't see him. Man in motion. There'll be a handoff. This time to Knight. Stutter steps and he'll power his way for a yard to the 45. Boy, the Highclimbers can hit those holes. They open up, but they close quickly by the Bearcats. So 3rd and 9 coming for Shelton. 7:45 to go, first quarter. Morford back in the lineup for the Highclimbers. Brotherton goes wide to the far side. Jax Ward will go in the slot on the far side, and it looks like it might be Rhodes also on the far side. And joining him out there is Vincent. Snap, and there's a rollout by Gott. He'll throw a little high, and it's knocked away. Good defense out there by Ross Kelly, knocking it down, intended
for JJ.
Well, I think it was intended for Jax
44.
Ward. Was it 44? Or was that
Yeah, it
would
was
be
44.
JJ Rhodes?
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry spotted that one. So Phipps is on to punt it away. And the ball is right at the 45. 4th and 9. Hash mark near side. Absolutely no rush, and Phipps has all day out there to get it off. He gets a spiraling kick that'll hit at the 25. Take a high climber roll inside the 15, and it'll be down at the 13-yard line by J.J. Rhodes. So Brumfield left that alone, let it roll, and the Bearcats are going to start out on their own 13-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was a nice punt.
Yeah.
42 yards.
And it was a spiraling punt.
Yeah.
We know that Phipps has his great high hang time, and he got the roll this time. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Brumfield goes empty backfield. 2 receivers on each side. The Highclimbers are going to show him blitz. There's the snap. Back to pass he goes out of the gun. He'll dump it off to Land. Land bobbled it and then dropped it. Did he get the catch? No.
I don't think he went two steps.
He didn't quite have a hold of it when he was trying to run. It drops to the turf, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 13. So we're getting a feel for what the Bearcats do. They do quick passes to their receivers, slants, or wide receiver screens. Brumfield go out of the gun. He's got Guyette beside him to his right. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Hash mark near side. 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Hand off to Guyette, bottled up. No, Brumfield kept it. Boy, he had me faked out. He's going to break it out to the outside, cut it up the seam, get to the 30, 35, run out of bounds there. I thought he handed it off, Jerry. Did you? I didn't see the keeper.
Not at first.
Yeah.
That I saw.
Well, mark it out at the 36-yard line, an 18-yard pickup. Didn't get out of bounds. Clock is running, 6:45 to go first quarter. No score. Bearcats with the ball on their own 36, 1st and 10. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Brumfield empty backfield out of the gun. Tucker Land, the wide out on the near side. Back to pass goes. Brumfield throws and is complete. Diving up the sidelines. It's going to be number 3 with the catch, and that's Ross Kelly. Extended it out, got to the 42, 43-yard line, it looks like.
Looks like a gain of 6 on that, or 7?
6, we'll go with 6, Jerry.
Okay.
Trust the guy upstairs, right? Empty backfield again for Brumfield with 3 by 2. Landon Kelly on the near side. White, Westland, and there's going to be a pass dump off to number 6 this time, and he's dropped for no gain. Actually, a loss on the play. That's Liam Land with the reception, but good defense there by Jax Ward and the Highclimbers. Loss of
2.
Okay. Back to the 41. Well, 3rd and 5 from the 41. Need to get to the 46. Do the Bearcats. Out of the gun again goes Brumfield. 2 receivers to this far side, hash mark far side. Hand it off to Guyette, getting around the edge to that far side. Got the sidelines to the 40. And he's going to run out of bounds. Looked like he was going all the way, Jerry, but he stepped on that sideline right at the 50, actually, they're going to say. Big explosive run. And Guyette with the run. He's a 1st and 10 at the 50 for WF West. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. Clock is stopped. A little shuffling of players on the offensive line for the Bearcats. Looks like Brumfield go out of the gun again. He's got 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Guy on the far side is Carson White. It'll be Ross Kelly in the slot and Tucker Land in the wide out on this side. Guyette the back beside Brumfield. Little fake handoff to him, wide open in the middle is number 11. He gets inside the 25. Number 11 is Grady Westland, right over the middle. Just a quick little pass to him.
Yeah, 26-yard carry or pass, 26 yards.
25 yards where they're going to spot it, Jerry.
What was the number?
11.
Thank you.
He's a tight end, Westland is. Guyette shifts over to Brumfield's right. Handoff to, it's another keeper by Brumfield. He is good at the faking, Jerry. He's just faking me out every time.
Well, that's the second time he's faking me out.
Yeah, right up the middle, inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 there for the Bearcats. 5 minutes to go here, first quarter, no score. But WF West is knocking on the door. Again, out of the gun goes Brumfield. He's got Guyette beside him, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. That's Land. Little faked handoff and an RPO. Throw for the outside corner. Is he in for the touchdown? He is. That is Carson White with a touchdown in the far corner of the end zone. And now the WF West Bearcats are up 6-0. Point after coming. Are they going for 2 here? It looks like they might be going for 2. Nope, they're going to set down the tee at the 10. Ross Kelly will do the kicking. The holder is Brumfield. There's the snap. Spot is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0. WF West on top of Shelton. 4:43 to go, first quarter. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And we're back at Bearcat Stadium, 7-0, and WF West with an early lead. 4:43 to go, first quarter. Diedrich Allen behind the mic with Jerry Apple. We're up in the stands about the 40-yard line. The top of the stands here at Bearcat Stadium. Vallejo has it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Highclimbers. Got Jax Ward on the far side, standing about his 12. Looks like it's Brotherton, Cody Brotherton on the near side. Here's the kick, and Ward will take it at the 18, get to the middle of the field. Trying to change the direction, he's swallowed up at the 22-yard line. That was Phipps, excuse me, that was Phipps. That was Braden Phipps on the return. I saw this, it looked like a 2, but it was a 7.
Yeah, 4-yard return on that.
So the Highclimbers will start out on their own 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball spotted pretty near the near side, near hash mark. And the Highclimbers are in the huddle. They'll break the huddle. Brotherton and Phipps go wide to the far side. Rhodes and Ward come wide to the near side. Morford, the back behind Gott, will go out of the pistol. Phipps in motion. Snap and a fake handoff and a rollout near side. A little dump off in the middle. That's complete in a crowd to J.J. Rhodes. What a grab there. Got a couple of yards up across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Maybe the 27, depends on the spot. Jerry can't quite see.
Looks like a gain of 4.
27 is the yard line.
Okay.
I'll give him 5 on that
I
reception,
will do that.
Jerry.
Thank you.
It's hard to see because I got a bunch of Highclimbers blocking this ref on the near side on the sidelines. Highclimbers break the huddle. Phipps in the slot on the far side. Rhodes in front, a yard ahead of Gott out of the pistol, and somebody took off early. Forgot that counter was a hard count by Gott. Either way, it's going to be a penalty on the Highclimbers. Get marching back 5 yards on the false start.
Penalty on the play, legal procedure against Shelton, a 5-yard penalty. Takes it back to the 22.
So it's second and, they're going to call it second and 11 back at the 22-yard line. Highclimbers back in their huddle. Hash mark near side, wind the clock with 3:40 to go first quarter. 7-0 WF West with the lead. Shelton with the ball. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Out of the pistol, turn around and hand it off. And I believe this is Knight trying to back his way back to the line of scrimmage. He does get back to the line of scrimmage. See if that was Knight. Yeah, that was Robert Knight III on the carry. A little slow getting up, getting back to the huddle. Clock is running with 3:10 to go first quarter. Morford will come back in. Ward will kind of hobble towards the sidelines. That's kind of concerning as Knight comes to the side. It was Knight coming to the sidelines.
Yeah, Gott's 1 for 3 in the passing game.
Jax Ward is out there. He's coming wide to the near side. 2 receivers the far side. Rhodes the up back. A yard in front of and to the left of Gott out of the pistol. Here showing blitz, and again, somebody keeps forgetting the count there and taking off. Another false start on the Highclimbers. It'll be 3rd down and 16 coming. The ball will go back to the 16 and a half.
That's the 3rd penalty on the Highclimbers.
On the 17-yard line. 3rd and 16 coming. Highclimbers need to get across the 30 to the 33-yard line for the first down. 2.5 minutes to go and running on that game clock first quarter. 7-0 WF West. Shelton with the ball. Climbers taking their time in the huddle. They're going to take a timeout here, it looks like. Yep, the Highclimbers are going to take a timeout. And
first timeout?
Yep. Hey, election season is upon us, and I don't know if I can read this. It's kind of dark in here. With that in mind, there are several candidate forums scheduled in the next month to help you make an informed decision and know who is running for Mason County Commissioner and 35th Legislative District State Representative. On October 10th, the Mason County Commissioner candidates will face off at the Hoodsport Community Church. On October 16th, the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce is holding a candidates forum at Olympic Middle School in Shelton. That forum will be broadcast live on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And the next day, October 17th, is the League of Women Voters of Mason County's speed dating with the candidates in the PUD3 auditorium. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will also broadcast a table from the speed dating. So 3rd and 16 for the Highclimbers on their own 17-yard line. Out of the pistol will go Gott. He'll catch and throw a little screen there, and I think that's Phipps on the reception, but he's swallowed up immediately after catching the ball. That brings it 4th down. Might have lost a yard or 2. That was Jax Ward on the reception. So Phipps is on to punt the ball away, and Brumfield will stand about at the 45, waiting for this punt from Phipps. 1:50 and counting on the first quarter clock. High snap. Phipps had to jump up in the air. He got a big rush. He gets it away. High again, and it'll hit at the 42 and take a Highclimber bounce all the way into Bearcat territory at the 43-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 there for the Bearcats. Good punt, Jerry.
Yes, it was. It was a 41-yard punt.
We kind of discovered last week that Braden Phipps kicks better and longer and higher when he's got people running at him. I don't know why that is.
Well, he's had 2 nice punts in a row now.
So the Bearcats start out on their own 43-yard line, 1st and 10. 1:34 to go first quarter. They're leading 7-0. Interesting, they always have a receiver out there wide, Jerry. He didn't join the huddle. Thinking that's Carson White. Out of the shotgun And a handoff this time, and this will go to Guyette back to the line of scrimmage before he's spun down by Hunter Left. No gain there, 2nd and 10. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Again, out of the shotgun goes Brumfield. Guyette beside him. To his left, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Tucker Land. Westfield, Kelly, and White from the inside out on the far side. Back to pass goes Brumfield. Sets his feet. Got some time. He's going to try and tuck it under. Pressure to him. Oh, gets away from one guy. And then a host of Highclimbers bring him down up at the 41-yard line. Good pressure by the Highclimbers that time.
Yeah, a loss of 3 on that play.
Could have been worse as Brumfield ran up the middle to get back to the 41-yard line. So it's 3rd down, and they'll call it 12. It's like Brumfield's going to go empty. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Kelly and Tucker Land on the near side. Guyette, Westfield, and White inside out on the far side. Top of the screen. There's the snap, back to pass goes. Brumfield throw over, in and out of the hands of Carson White, who was on a comeback route. Just didn't quite pull it down, and it'll be up 4th and 12 from the 41 for the Bearcats. Just noticed something, Jerry. There's a microphone hanging down about the 50-yard line from the top, from the stands.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Must be for the radio broadcast from the broadcast booth up there, one of the Centralia Chehalis radio stations. Brumfield in to punt it away. One-man pressure, gets a nice kick that's going to get Morford back. He'll let it bounce inside the 10 to the 5, down inside the 5. It'll die there, and it'll be downed at the 3. Good punt, pins the Highclimbers deep. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 7-0. WF West with the lead. Highclimbers will start the second quarter with the ball. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Please thank the sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health.
And we are back waiting for the start of the second quarter.
Gage Brumfield had a 56-yard punt. It was a nice WF West roll, though.
Highclimbers will have the ball to start the second quarter, or the 1st and 10 on their own 3-yard line. Two receivers near side for Gott to go out of the pistol. One receiver to the far side. There's an up back. I believe that's Rhodes. To Gott's right, and a handoff to Brumfield, straight up the middle, and he might have eked out a yard. Morford got back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. 2nd and 10 from the 3. So no gain for Morford. That clock is running in the second quarter.
Knight back in.
Okay. Saw Morford on the sideline, so that does mean that Knight is the running back. Cody Brotherton and Braden Phipps come wide to the near side. Can't see who's the wide out on the far side. Got out of the pistol. Knight behind him, Rhodes beside him. taps his helmet, and we're going to get a delay of game on the Highclimbers. That'll be half the distance. Bring the ball back to the 1.5. Second down and 11.5. Yeah, how do you score that one, Jerry?
Well,
you have to put it down as a 1, don't you? Same formation as the last time. Gott will go out of the pistol. Knight behind him. Rhodes beside him to his right. Turn around, hand it off to Knight. He'll get out of the end zone and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a little bit. Wow. Oh, I didn't turn the camera on. Sorry, folks. Thought I did, and I didn't. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Leo with the top. Here comes, or stop, I should say. Here comes.
Any gain on that one?
No, we got Knight down, it looks like. Maybe not Knight. No, there's a player down for the Highclimbers.
Ooh.
All I see is a 7. So it's not Knight. He's coming off. It's going to be one of the linemen there as they attend to him. Jerry, anything on that statistics you want to pass along since we have a moment?
Well, so far our quarterback, Gott, is 2 for 5.
Okay.
Our leading ball carrier so far is number 20, Morford. He's picked up 5 yards on 3 carries. Penalties are starting to hurt us a little bit. We've got 20 yards in penalties, for 4 penalties for 20 yards.
So the injured Highclimber was Dalton Kilbaki. He is getting off the field under his own power.
That's a good sign.
That is a very good sign. Might have just been one of those got the wind knocked out of you situations. Well, here is a 3rd down and 11.5 yards from the 2. Actually, I guess I got 11. Highclimbers are at their own 2. Gott will come off the sidelines with the play. And they'll wind that clock. Guess they had stopped it for the injury timeout. Jax Ward goes wide to the far side. Brotherton wide to the near side. Phipps in the slot on the near side. He'll go in motion. Gott is out of the pistol. He's got Rhodes to his left and a yard ahead of him. And it looks like Morford in the backfield. And there's going to be another delay of game on the Highclimbers, another half the distance. That'll put it back at the 1. Boy, the Highclimbers going backwards. I'll remind everybody that Trevor Gott is a sophomore. This is his first varsity start. He'll reverse the sides. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Again out of the pistol with Morford behind him and Rhodes to his left or to his right. A little catch and throw to Phipps on a little wide receiver quick pass, and he got back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like, to the 3. Now, just shy of the 3, and it'll be 4th and about 11 coming, and a punt for Phipps and team. Phipps will be about a yard off the back of the end zone to bump this ball out of the end zone. Gage Brumfield standing at the 31. Here's the rush on, and Phipps gets another beautiful punt away. This time Brumfield had to step in and catch it. Nearly lost it. Gets to the 25 on the fair catch.
22-yard punt.
So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on their own, at the Highclimber 25-yard line. 10 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the half. 7-0 WF West to lead in the ball.
Brumfield has completed 4 of 5 passes so far, and they have 4 first downs.
White and Kelly, the wideouts on the near side.
Oh.
I think we got a Highclimber jumping off sides. Or did somebody move? It is a little bit of offsides there, so 5-yard penalty on the Highclimbers. Put the ball at the 20-yard line. 1st and 5 for the Bearcats. And again, White and Kelly, the wideouts on the near side. Kelly lines up right near the numbers. I'm sorry, White lines up near the numbers, and Kelly's near the hash marks. One receiver the far side, that's Tucker Land. Guy at the back, the side, Brumfield, he'll keep it, look down the field, and he'll tuck it under and run. Got some running room to the 10-yard line, 5, breaking a tackle into the end zone, touchdown. And 20-yard touchdown run.
20-yard touchdown run, yes.
For Gage Brumfield, and it is 13-0. 9:55 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Brumfield's had 4 carries for 51 yards. Oh,
there you go.
Thank you.
Get Jerry to move his microphone back closer.
So you got that on the...
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
So on to kick the point after, it'll be Ross Kelly. Brumfield the holder. Snap down, kick up, kick good. 14-0. WF West with the lead. 9:55 to go in the half. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. 14-0. WF West with the lead. 9:55 to go in the first half. Vallejo has it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Highclimbers. Brotherton and Phipps will go back deep to wait for this kickoff.
Yeah, both Cody, Brotherton, and Phipps are capable of returning good kickoffs.
I would agree with that assessment, Jerry. Here's the run up and the kick. It's on the ground, and it'll roll to the sidelines, and over there diving on it, I believe, is the high climber. Hunter Daggett is the guy who laid on it on the sidelines, and the high climbers get the ball on their own 33-yard line. The first and 10.
27-yard kickoff. Maybe that's the reason why they're not kicking it deep.
I'm sure it is. the deep threat of the high climber return team. So first and 10 for Shelton on their own 33-yard line. They're trailing 14-0. Only a second went off the clock there on that kickoff. So God will come out. They'll send Brotherton wide to the near side. Hash mark far side. 2 receivers on that far side. They'll go out of the pistol. Rhodes the back beside him and a yard ahead to his right. Quick snap. Quick dump off to Brotherton over the top, and knocking it away is going to be Carson White. Good defense by White. Just jumped up over Brotherton.
He timed it just right.
He didn't even touch him. He just jumped over him, Jerry.
Yeah.
Reached over and swatted it down with one big hand. It's a good defensive play. Brotherton and Morford will get a rest in the sidelines. Knight is back in there, for the high climbers. And Robert Sorg will come wide to the near side. Again out of the pistol goes Gott. One receiver far side to the near side. Quick little dump off, and that one's batted down, incomplete. Busted in there is Grady Westland, getting a couple hands on that. They're disrupting that pass. It'll be 3rd and 10.
He was close to intercepting that.
Just a little high, though. He was all outstretched. So 3rd and 10 from the 33-yard line for the high climbers. Morford back in there for the running back for the high climbers. Brotherton, there's one of the receivers. He'll come wide to the near side. Ward will go in the slot. Rhodes will be closer, so it's 3-by-1. Pistol, back to pass goes Gott. Stands in there, throws, and it again was partially deflected and incomplete. Intended for
Morford?
No, number 82, the
Was
wide
it-
out there.
Was it 82?
It was 82, and that's Ethan Corbin.
Okay, thank you.
Incomplete, it falls, and here comes Braden Phipps to punt it away for the Highclimbers. Brumfield will stand inside his 40, about the 38, 37-yard line, waiting for this punt for Phipps. The Bearcats have put on pressure most of the time, but the one time. And they're going to hold off on the punt, his high spiraling kick, and a fair catch called for, and good job getting to that ball. Actually, it was Kelly back. It was Ross Kelly back there. He'll call the fair catch and gather it up at the 40. First and 10 for WF West.
27-yard punt, but no return. Good hang time.
Good hang time, and now the Highclimbers nearly got a call with interference as Kelly did the fair catch and had to go through a Highclimber to get to it.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close.
But the hang time on that was probably 5 seconds.
Yeah,
it's hard to say.
We don't have that. We're not doing that part of the statistics, Jared. We don't have
I'm taking a guess.
Big statistics crew here, a spotter crew here. So Brumfield to go out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side, and back beside him. Back to pass he goes. He pumps once. He goes long. Got a guy there. Just out of the reach, incomplete. Tucker Land, the intended target there. It's second and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Gunner on the coverage for Shelton. Second down, 10 to go.
So second and 10 from the 40 are the Bearcats. 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. They're leading 14-0. Again out of the shotgun. Land, the receiver on the far side. 2 on the near side. It's White and Kelly. Kelly in the slot. Westfield goes in motion. That was under center, and he handed it off to Guyette. Guyette to the midfield 40, 30. Look at him go down the sidelines, and he's going to score. Another 60-yard touchdown run for the Bearcats. Bo Guyette with a big squirt up the middle off the handoff from Brumfield. I thought he was going out of the shotgun, and he was actually under center. So that extends the lead 20-0. Ross Kelly in to kick the point after. Brumfield the holder. And we're waiting for the point after attempt. There's a snap. Spot is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. I think it's 21-0. WF West all over Shelton so far in the first half. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Well, 9:19 to go in the first half. 21-0.
Guyette has had 5 carries for 93 yards. And the quarterback for WF West is 4 for 6 in the passing game.
So Vallejo has it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Highclimbers. You've got Phipps and Brotherton back about the 15-yard line waiting for this kick. Here's another kick that bounces and picked up by right at the 45 by Green. And
it went 15 yards.
Yeah, don't need to go 10, but it went right in the hands of Troy Green, and he'll grab it and down it, and that will be where the Highclimbers will start with the ball on their own 45.
I don't quite catch that strategy. Are you?
To keep it on the ground?
Well,
usually the guys up front are not necessarily your hands team.
Well, that's
and
true.
They don't necessarily know.
They're not expecting that.
Right, and if they're not expecting it. But after the last time, and they're not kicking it long, I think he would be. Either that or the Bearcats are experimenting.
Good. I wanted to,
It's hard to say.
Good explanation. Thank you.
So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. 9:17 to go here in the first half. Vincent will go wide to the far side, 2 to the near side. Out of the pistol will go Gott. Man in motion is Vincent, actually. Hand off to Brumfield, and he came just about a yard short of the line of scrimmage before he spun down.
Morford?
Yeah, Morford. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 at the 44. Ward out. Knight in. Morford will come out. And see who came in for Ward. So 2nd and 11 with 8:45 to go here in the first half. 21-0 WF West with the lead. Shelton with the ball. Pistol formation for Gott. He'll send 1 receiver to the far side. 2 to the near side. And there you go. You get in the right spot. Slot receiver. And we're going to get another delay game penalty. This is what happens when you have a lot of JV players out there. So that'll march him back to the 39-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 16 from the 39 for the Highclimbers. Sword, Vincent from the outside in on the near side. Pistol again for Gott. He'll hand it off, and this is Knight making his way near the 43-yard line. I think it was Knight. See who gets up at the bottom of the pile there. Yeah, it was Robert Knight. They'll spot him at the 44. So give him, what, 5?
Yeah, almost back to the...
Almost, just shy of that original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 coming for the Highclimbers. Approaching 8:05 to go here in the half. So Knight will come to the sidelines, which usually means that Morford is back as the back.
And he is.
Brotherton. And I can't see who the other guy is on the near side. 2 on the far side. Oh, that's 82. That is Corbin on motion. Back to pass goes Gott. He takes a hit and launches one in there. It falls between a couple of receivers, incomplete. Nice pressure getting to Trevor Gott. And the ball is incomplete, and it's 4th and 11 for the Highclimbers at their own 44-yard line. And here comes Braden Phipps to punt it away. Kelly will go stand about the 30-yard line, waiting for the punt from Phipps.
Braden Phipps and punt formation, plus Kelly D for the Cats.
Waiting for the snap to Phipps. There it is, pressure coming, then backs off. Here's the kick. It's a little wobbly and spinning, dropping inside. Picked up by Kelly on the run to 50, 40, 30 up the sidelines. Trying to beat Phipps, and Phipps runs him out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Everybody expected Kelly to just take it, call a fair catch. He took it off the bounce.
45-yard kickoff return, or punt return. 45 yards.
So the Bearcats are going to start on the Highclimber 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Leading 21-0, 7:27 to go here in the half.
The punter was the one that made that touchdown-saving tackle, Braden Phipps.
So White and Kelly from the outside in on the near side. Tucker Land on the far side. Westfield at the end of the line on the far side, and Brumfield's going under center, and the Highclimbers are going to take a timeout. Their 2nd of the ball game.
Timeout on the field.
Yep.
Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you don't miss anything, and I mean anything that happens in Mason County. You can usually find it on MasonWebTV.com, Mason Web TV, broadcast, live stream, even a video. Jerry, got anything to add here?
Well, I am agreeing with you. I didn't think Kelly was going to take that punt and return it like that. I thought he was just going to let it
bounce.
Yeah. I was very surprised, but nice return.
Yeah, took it off a one hop and up the sidelines. Nearly had another score for the Bearcats, but Braden Phipps knocked him out of bounds at the 15, and here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bearcats after a timeout by the Climbers.
Play resumed after the timeout. 1st and 10 Bearcats, 15
So this time it looks like Brumfield's going to go out of the pistol. He's got two receivers in the near side, and the far side looks like they're stacked up at the end of the line. It's White and Kelly, the wideouts. Oh, he's going to go under center. He's got Guyette behind him. Hand it off to Guyette, a little quick handoff, and Guyette powers his way to the 12-yard line. Spun down by Green.
Gain of
Dooley.
3.
Second down, they're going to spot the ball at the 12.
Oh, yeah, it is only 2 yards. Yep.
Same, actually, it's going to be pistol for shotgun formation, for Brumfield. Guy at the back beside him to his right. Tucker Land, the receiver on the far side. White and Kelly near side. Kelly in the slot. Hand off to Guyette. He's got a blocker in front of him. He's got some running room inside the 5. He's going to dive for the end zone. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Bearcats. 13-yard TD run by Bo Guyette. And the Bearcats are up 27-0. 6:43 to go in the first half. Kelly on to kick the point after. Guyette, I'm sorry, not Guyette, but the Brumfield's the holder. Well, Halo is the long snapper for the Shayla's team. There's a snap. Spot is down. Kick is up. High and between the uprights. Makes it 28-0. 6:43 to go. Second quarter. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
That's my cue. We're back at Bearcat Stadium, 28-0. I was watching the cheerleaders for WF West pull the bell, or ring the bell. But I was thinking to myself, they just did 7 because they don't want to do 28. We still be hearing the 28 rings of the bell. Anyways, just watching it's fun. It's always fun when they have these little added stuff. So Vallejo has it teed up at the 40 to kick it back to the Highclimbers. This time he'll keep it on the ground. And that ball has been touched and is free, but diving for it and gathering up about the 30-yard line is a Highclimber. I think it might have been Hunter Leff. I didn't see who it was. Thought it was 34, but 34 is not out there, so couldn't see who actually got to the ball. So the Highclimbers will start out on their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10. 6:41 to go here in the half.
Yeah, Guyette's had 7 carries for 108 yards, over 15 yards per carry.
Brotherton comes wide to the near side. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Handoff, getting back to the line of scrimmage. I believe this is going to be Morford. No gain. 2nd down. Here comes Gabriel Gooley out there. He's probably going to be the running back here, Jerry. Is Gooley, the big man, 96. The big load. Maybe he can get some positive yards. As Scott will go out of the pistol. He's got 3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Gooley behind him, out of the pistol. Everybody's set. Turn around, hand it off to Gooley. Makes 1 guy miss, and then 3 guys wrap him up and knock him back. And I guess maybe he lost a yard back at the 30. It's a good idea, put the big man in there, but when you run into 3 or 4 crimson-clad gentlemen, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, so far, Shelton has had 7 yards on the ground.
So 3rd and 11 from the 30. Here comes Robert Knight, the 3rd. He's going to replace Gooley in the backfield. 5:25 to go in the half. Brotherton, Ward, And I think Rhodes come wide to the near side. That means probably Phipps is the wide out on the far side. Back to pass, will dump off to Ward. He'll catch it, get a screen, a couple of blocks, got back to the line of scrimmage, nowhere else. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage, to 31, 4th down. Thinking you can give him a yard on that, or 2 yards on that play, Jerry.
Okay.
Give him, it's a 4th and 9 from the 32. I'm saying 32. But it's going to be punting. Looks like we have a different kicker out there, Jerry. It's not Braden Phipps, I don't believe. It's going to be Robert Sorg doing the punting for the Highclimbers. And Kelly will stand inside his 40. Here's the punt. Gets a high spinning kick that's going to hit at the 48. Take a kind of a climber bounce. And it'll be down at the Highclimber 47, 48 yard line.
So 16-yard punt.
So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. 4:22 to work here in the half. They're leading 28-0. They're on the Shelton side of the 50 on the 47. Kelly and White will come wide to the near side. Land will go wide to the far side. Brumfield go out of the shotgun with Guyette a yard in front of him and to his right. Back to pass goes Brumfield. Looks over the middle, throws over the middle. It's complete to Westfield. Slips one tackle inside the 10. He's going to score. Boom. Another touchdown. And it's 34-0.
47-yard touchdown pass.
Westland broke one tackle after the initial catch, broke another tackle, and he was off to the races. Look out. So Kelly's on to kick the point after. Again, Brumfield is the holder. Vallejo is the long snapper. There's a snap, spot is down, kick is up, kick is good. So make it 35-0, 4:13 to go in the half. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
How much difference can one vote make? Since 2023, more than 60 U.S. elections have been tied or won by just one vote. So this fall, your friend could be the tiebreaker. And that could make all the difference. People are more likely to vote when encouraged by a friend. So use your power to decide this election. Make sure you're good to vote and encourage your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
WF West adds to its lead. It's now 35-0, 4:13 to go here in the first half. And the Bearcats are out there to kick it back to the Highclimbers. Last several of the kickoffs have been on the ground and short, catching the Highclimbers kind of off guard. It's like more hands people are up in the front now, Jerry.
Yeah, Brotherton and Morford are back deep.
That's assuming that they kick to them. Vallejo has it teed up, and here's the run-up. Almost, there it goes. And a kick. This time a little line drive kick that will be picked up by Brotherton at the 23-yard line, and he'll dance his way to the 30. Give him 7 on the return,
yes,
Jerry?
Yes.
Okay. Jerry's kind of looking around. I'm not sure what he's looking around. There's quite a few people here, but it's junior cheer night for the Bearcats. The Highclimbers start out on their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. 4:07 to go in the half. Brotherton comes wide to the near side. Corbin will join him in the slot on the near side. Out of the pistol will go Gott. Morford behind him. Rhodes the up back. Back to pass. He'll throw over the middle. A little high, caught and brought in by Brotherton at the 37-yard line, 36-37. Brotherton slow to get up, and he's going to head to the sidelines.
Gain of 7 on that pass play.
They're going to call on 2nd down and 4, Jerry. Brotherton went high, and he is on the sidelines. So Sorg and Corbin will come wide to the near side, hash mark near side. One receiver on the far side. Again, out of the pistol goes Gott. Rhodes goes in motion from his left to his right. That's Scott's right. Turn around, hand it off. Here's Knight. Knight cuts it up the middle, gets a little running room, comes up to the 39. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming. Just a yard, well, about a half a yard short of the first down. Well, now they got it right on the marker. They're going to say it's a first down, Jerry? They're going to say it's first down.
That's their first down of the ball game for Shelton.
They move the chains. They put the ball down at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Gott and the company. 3:14 to go here in the half. Ward goes wide to the far side. Corbin in the slot on the far side. Looks like Brotherton is back. Left in there as a fullback. Turn around and hand it off this time to the running back and getting back to the line of scrimmage. I think that's Morford, Jerry. No, that's Cooley on the carry. He got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that. Oh, I thought the referee was going to give him a good spot, and now puts it down at the 40. 2nd and 10. Knight will come back in. Cooley will go off. Rooks will go wide to the far side. Corbin in the slot on the near side. And I think that's Sorg, the wide out on the near side, hash mark near side. Here's a handoff to Knight. Knight slips across the line of scrimmage, got a couple of yards. Generous spot up to the 44-yard line, Jerry. Give him 4. So 3rd and 6, and the Bearcats are going to call for a timeout. 2:10 to go in the half. Hey, I'm sorry, go ahead, Jerry. You going to say something?
Knight has 12 yards so far on carries.
Every Friday, MaceWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with The Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is, like Dear Abby for driving. The column is driven primarily by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday.
What's the article about?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that.
I didn't get a chance to read it.
I was thinking about that, and
Sorry.
I can't remember because, I posted them yesterday. I put them online and have them scheduled to post on Friday mornings early.
Well, I'm going to read it tonight.
Okay.
Or tomorrow.
It's right below if anybody's interested. So 3rd and 6 for the Highclimbers. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Out of the pistol goes Gott. Back to pass. Throws long and knocked away, but right into the hands of J.J. Rhodes, but it comes out, and then the Highclimbers recover it at the 31. Wow. Sorg ends up picking it up. So the ball was thrown a little short. It looked like it was going into a Bearcat hand. Another Bearcat knocks it away. It lands in the hands of a Highclimber. The Highclimber brings it down, then he fumbles it away, and Sorg comes up with it at the 31.
Where was the ball initially?
You're going to Jerry, I can't tell you.
Nice. Give him 20 yards.
Okay, or more. There's a pistol formation for the Highclimbers. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Back to pass goes Gott. He'll throw a little a wide receiver pass, little screen. Nobody out there to screen, but the pass is complete to number 82, Ethan Corbin. And no gain on the play, however. There's a lot of players in and out of the lineup for the Highclimbers here. As Cooley will come in as a running back. Leth will be the fullback. And there's also a new set of receivers out there, Jerry, and I'll try to get those to you as soon as I figure it out.
All right.
So you got Ward, the receiver, the far side. Corbin in the slot on the near side. And the wideout is going to be Sorg. Back to pass, and on the rollout is Gott. He'll avoid one guy, and then he's dropped at the 40. And a sack on the play as the Bearcats got to Trevor Gott. He really didn't have much of a chance to let his receivers run their routes. 43 seconds on the clock, and I believe the Bearcats are going to take another timeout. And they do with 41 seconds and a 3rd and 10 coming for the Highclimbers.
That's the first sack where they've got Gott.
He just didn't have any time to set up.
No, he didn't.
Okay, sorry, folks. I was just checking something. So a timeout here on the field. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can find us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors when you get a chance who are helping bring this broadcast to you. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services, Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County POD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County POD number 1, and Mason Health. Back to football. 3rd down and 19 back at the 40-yard line for the Highclimbers. They need to get to the 21 for the first down. God will go out of the pistol. He's got a back behind him and a back beside him. 2 receivers far side, or near side. One on the far side here is a rollout by God. He'll throw it to left, complete. Makes one guy miss, spins away from another, and drives to the 30-yard line. That'll be 4th and 9 coming up. 27 seconds. The Highclimbers are going to call a timeout this time.
Their 3rd timeout.
3rd and final. Well, they put it up on the board as it was called by the Bearcats, but we know it was the Highclimbers.
That was a 10-yard completion to left.
So it's going to be 4th and 9 with 27 seconds. I would imagine the Highclimbers are going to go for it here.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
want to give the Bearcats any more time with the ball.
Yeah.
As we're time is clicking or running out here on the first half. 35-0 is the score. WF West on top of Shelton. Shelton at the 30, and it's 4th and 9. Have to get to the 21 for the first down. Highclimbers break the sideline huddle. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side. Got out of the pistol with Gooley behind him. Left in the slot on the near side. Brotherton, the wide out on the near side. You've got Corbin. And I believe it's Ward. No, it's Sword. And the Highclimbers are going to take another timeout. I guess they did charge the previous timeout to WF West, Jerry, and now the Highclimbers are out of timeouts.
Yeah, I believe both teams now have all 3, used 3 timeouts.
No timeouts on the board there, Jerry.
Yep.
So I think the Highclimbers are going to send out Adrian Weir to kick a field goal or to hit the field goal here.
And where's the ball at now? Let's see.
Balls will be snapped at the 30, so it'll probably be about a 47, 48-yard field goal.
Okay, he's out there though.
He's out there. That's what it looks like. 27 seconds remain here in the half.
Well, we've been impressed with his leg, but...
And he hasn't had much work in the last couple of games here. Let's see what we can do here. And they're going to spot the ball down at the 37, so add 10 yards to that. It'll be a 47-yard attempt.
Oh, you're absolutely right then. Okay.
So Leth is the long snapper. I don't know who the holder is right now. Can't see the number. There's the snap. Spot is down, kick is up, and it's going to be blocked and then wrapped up. And Weir went down in a tumble there, but no flag. And the Bearcats did recover that punt, or that kick attempt. And Weir is a little bit shaken up after that play. And I think there was going to be a little discussion of whether it was a penalty, but no flag. And they're going to give the Bearcats the ball on the 38-yard line where it was recovered. So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. And 22 seconds to work. Brumfield will go out of the shotgun. Tucker Land in the backfield with him. White, the lone receiver on the near side. 2 receivers on the far side. Back to pass goes Brumfield. He's flushed out, nearly caught, and breaks away from one guy. Throws down the sidelines. It is knocked away by Jax Ward. Intended for Carson White. Incomplete. And 2nd and 10 from the 38 with 15 seconds remaining. Nice play by Jax Ward, Jerry.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
So 2nd and 10 for the Bearcats with 15 seconds remaining in the half. And they're leading 35-0. Brumfield breaks the huddle, will go out of the shotgun. He's got Tucker Land in the backfield with him. White, the receiver on the near side. Back to pass goes Brumfield out of the gun. Flushed out. Going to dump it off to Land. A little screen in the middle. Land has some blockers to the 50, 45, 40. Breaks it into the secondary. 20-yard line. He's going to score, Jerry. Touchdown, Bearcats.
62 yards.
See you later. Run a wide receiver screen, or not the wide receiver screen, a little screen to the running back in the middle of the field. And it's 41-0. When time is run out on the half, and an extra point will be coming here before we head to halftime.
That was to Guyette?
That was to Land, Tucker Land.
Land, Tucker Land, yeah. Thank you.
So Brumfield will be the holder. Vallejo is the long snapper, and Ross Kelly the kicker for the point after. Snap, spot, kick. Good. So it's 42-0, and there's no time left on the clock here in the first half. We'll head to halftime. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how. This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here at Bearcat Stadium in Chehalis. WF West leads Shelton by a score of 42-0. And Jerry's working on his statistics there, and we'll leave him alone for a moment to get that done as I put the scoreboard up and on the screen. So 42-0, all Bearcats tonight. Grab the right sheet here. Hey, election season is upon us, and it is so important to make informed decisions. With that in mind, there are several candidate forums scheduled in the next month to help you know who is running for Mason County Commission and 35th Legislative District State Representative. On October 10th, Mason County Commissioner candidates will face off at Hood Sport Community Church. On October 16th, the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce is holding a candidates forum at Olympic Middle School in Shelton. That forum will be broadcast live on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And the next day, October 17th, is the League of Women Voters of Mason County's speed dating with the candidates in the PUD3 auditorium. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will also broadcast the speed dating forum. Remember, if you haven't registered to vote, you have until November 5th to do so. And I believe it's actually 8 o'clock. And Jerry, as we get back to football, he has some statistics for us from the first half.
Thank you, Diedrich. Nice job announcing. Starting off, Shelton. Gott was 6 for 15 on passing attempts for 45 yards. So passing 45 yards and running, Shelton had 15 yards, and they had 1 first down. So a total of 60 yards. And Weir tried a 47-yard field goal, and unfortunately it was blocked. So Shelton on the ground had 14 carries for 15 yards. So remember the number, 60, 15 plus 45. So
Okay.
60 yards total. Penalty-wise, they had, seemed like an odd number, but they had 33 yards in penalties. A couple of those were half to distance to the goal line.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now let's look at WF West. WF West had 154 yards in the air. Their leading receivers were number 7, and that was
Tucker Land.
Tucker Land, and he caught 1 pass for 62 yards, good for a touchdown. And number 11, and that is Grady Westland, he caught 2 passes for 73 yards. So a total of 154 yards in the air, and he was 6 for 9 in the passing game. That's Brumfield. Okay, on the ground, WF West, the Bearcats, had 11 carries for 159 yards. So if you add the 159 yards and the 154 in the passing game, they had a total of 313 yards in the first half.
Wow.
And the leading ball carriers for WF West was the quarterback, who had 51 yards on 4 carries, and that was Brumfield. And then, of course, Guyette had 7 carries for 108 yards. So that was 11 carries for 159. So those are the basic statistics. And WF West only had 5 first downs because of all those long plays.
Long plays, yeah. Their drives were 1 play, score,
Yeah.
2 plays, score, 4 plays, score.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, aside from the fumble that they lost on their first possession, after the Highclimbers had the first possession, and they punted it away, and the Bearcats fumbled it away on their first possession. The Highclimbers didn't do anything with that. There was not much.
And wasn't there a crucial penalty on that one, in that first drive too? I think there was.
I can't remember, Jerry. You're asking me to remember something that happened in the earlier.
Well, you can remember 3 years back.
Well, that's
I love
different. Yeah, I can't remember what happened an hour ago, but I can remember 3 years ago.
Yeah. Anyway, and I can. Brumfield had a 26-yard touchdown run. Guyette had 2 touchdown runs of 60 and 13. Number 11, Westland caught a 47-yard touchdown pass. And, of course, Tucker Land had a 62-yard touchdown pass to him. So
Catch and run, man. That was, they set that up all game long. The little screen in the middle to the running back. They were going to the outside, going down the sidelines, whatever. Didn't work. Then last play, the half, give it to Tucker Land on a little screen. He got the guys in front of him. They blocked well, and he's off.
Yeah.
60-plus yards. I mean, this is a good team that we're seeing here. And
it's an excellent team.
Yeah.
Very good team. I mean, look at what they've done to several of their opponents.
Right, yeah. Well, the Timberline win got to be huge.
That was a big win.
Right? But I don't know if Timberline is as tough this year as they have been in the past. I don't know much about Timberline this year.
I don't either.
But, yeah, that score was very surprising to me.
But we sure know a lot about North Kitsap in the past.
Well, yes. Jerry and I have done a couple of playoff games for other radio stations of North Kitsap, and we've seen what they've done to North Mason over the years. Now, they're playing. North Mason and North Kitsap are playing right now. And
that'll be a good game to see what the final score is.
I will probably watch that when I get home. You can find that on the NFHS network if you're interested in that. Got to pay to watch it if you haven't already signed up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch it when I get home just to see how it comes, because that's for North Mason and the Bulldogs. That's their biggest test so far this season, I believe. But back
yes,
to
it is. Gott has looked fairly good at times.
Yes.
He's only been sacked once. That gives you an indication that he's very elusive. And that was an interesting pass.
The completion fumble.
And then he
recovered. Let's go back and explain what happened again.
Okay.
So got through the pass, a little underthrown, or maybe it was partially deflected. There was a Bearcat who was sitting there waiting for it to come. One of his teammates came and poked it away, and it ended up being caught by Highclimber. I think it was I can't think of whoever caught it. Well, anyways, he caught it, took a couple of steps, and it was poked free, and it rolled into the hands of Sorg, who picked it up, who fell on it on the 31-yard line.
I believe it was number 44.
That was Rhodes. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Rhodes caught it off the deflection. It was a weird play. I don't know if we've ever seen that. We've seen some very strange things this season.
We saw the hook and ladder.
The hook and ladder.
Yeah.
The technically fumble where the defender ripped it away from the quarterback and ran it in for a touchdown. We haven't seen that, and we had that play there, which I guess you get a clear interception. It was right there. He was waiting for it, and his teammate poked it away, and somehow somebody else came up with it for the Highclimbers and then fumbled it away. I mean, this is what makes football fun, I guess.
Yeah, and Cody Brotherton, I still always remember how he tried so hard to catch that pass, that touchdown pass, but unfortunately couldn't get that 1 foot in. That was another interesting play.
That was an interesting play. The sports photographer, Ashana Whelan, she has that on film, and actually it's on Mason Web TV. She shared that with me, and she allows me to post some pictures.
Yeah.
The ball wasn't there. You can't really see where his feet is. I'm wondering if she actually got it, because she does lots of rapid-fire shooting, and I think sometimes she gets those plays. I'm really wondering if it was out of bounds or not. That would be interesting to find out.
Be interesting to go back and look at it.
I might get a message from her tonight.
I think another interesting play that we've seen over the season so far was a very nice return by us, but unfortunately was called back. It was like a 50-yard return. And unfortunately that would have really helped us in that game, I think, against Smith.
I think it was by Phipps.
Yes,
I
okay.
think it was Braden Phipps who did that particular run. The return game for the Highclimbers is explosive, but teams are not kicking to those two guys.
Oh, yeah, it's very obvious tonight.
Tonight, every kick has been short on the ground except for the first couple. And, so. Well, Jerry, we got a couple of more minutes before the teams come out. There's a lot of playing going on here on the field. I thought it was like, is this organized chaos on the field? I don't know. Younger kids out there playing football.
I think that is neat.
I think it's flag football.
But then isn't that so neat?
It is kind of neat.
And it gives them it makes it fun for them, you know. I know Olympia's developed a real good flag program for real young kids, and so I'm not sure about Shelton.
I'm sure the the young kids do have something on that. I was just going to throw out something that I'd love to see. I'd love to see girls flag football.
I remember when we did have the Powder Puff games.
Well, it's a sport. There are some teams in the Seattle area.
Uh-huh.
So I'd like to see it. Well, the Highclimbers have come out of the locker room and on the field for their warm-ups. You can see the mad scramble by the little kids as the big boys come out.
It was always interesting because it'd be right after the regular football season and the field would be so muddy. And the girls just love to get into the mud, you know.
I'm sure, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to see something formed and to join that league. I'd like to see the girls play a little flag football.
Well, they did some rugby, and that was fun.
It was several years ago, and that was fun to watch the rugby. And that's another thing I wish they'd bring that back. But that was a club sport. That wasn't a sanctioned high school sport.
The superintendent for Elma, who used to teach at Shelton,
he was the guy that started it.
Yeah, Chris Nesmith?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nesmith, yeah, I remember that. He started the whole rugby program.
Yeah, I miss Chris. He's a nice guy. Good superintendent.
Okay, well, we're getting off the rails here, Jerry. We got a couple more minutes to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with third quarter. The Bearcats will get the ball in the third quarter. They're leading at halftime here, 42-0. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Do you know what can get your friends to vote this year? You can. Because when people are encouraged by friends like you, they're far more likely to vote. So use your power. Ask your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
Well, we're waiting for the start of the third quarter. 42-0, WF West on top. We'll have a running clock here in the second half, something we've grown accustomed to here this year, unfortunately. And the Bearcats will get the ball to start the third quarter as they won the toss and deferred, as we've talked many, many times, Jerry, that when you win the toss, you usually defer.
Yeah, would you let the audience know when they stop the clock?
Oh, yes, the running clock is obviously timeouts, end of quarters. Penalties, if it's a long discussion, but they usually do stop at a penalty. Scores, they stop. There was something else, and I can't remember what it was, Jerry.
You said timeout.
Timeout. I said timeouts. It's obvious. There was one other thing, and I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 things.
Yeah, but then injuries. That's it. Injuries.
Yeah.
There you go. Because that's a timeout.
Makes sense.
So the Highclimbers are out there to kick this third quarter off. See what kind of young guys the Bearcats are going to send out on the field in the second half, Jerry. as Adrian Weir was going to tee it up at the 40 to kick it away.
I was just getting used to the other numbers.
So was I, but you know.
But I'm glad to see this.
Well, I'm wondering, it does. There's Tucker Land. He's going to go out there. He's going to be one of the up guys. Oh, they're going to swap ends. All right, that's what I figured. So the Highclimbers will be kicking from the right to the left on the radio dial. So Tucker Land and is that 15? Smeltzer. Isaiah Smeltzer. Nope, I'm going to take that back. Smeltzer and Land are the up guys, about the 20, and back deeper Kelly and Guyette.
And Weir is kicking?
Yeah, Weir is kicking for the Highclimbers. Here is, well, he's waiting for the clearance from the referee. Weir back 10 yards. Here's the run up. And the kick. High end over end kick. They'll be taken at the 10. This is Kelly. Kelly will get to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Slips by a tackle into the 30, 20. Kickoff, touchdown. See you later. Go Guyette. I'm sorry, that's Kelly. Ross Kelly with the touchdown. That's 80 yards. That's 90 yards. What was
90
it?
yards.
90 yards, yeah.
Did you notice how at the very end when he almost got caught, he just put it in
Put another
gear?
He's got like 8 gears, Jerry. I don't know.
Boy, it looked like he was going to get tackled, and boom, he just put it that last whatever gear it was.
He's tired, and he's going to kick the point after, Jerry. Oh, boy.
Give the guy a break, huh?
Well, I don't know. Well, Vallejo is the other kicker, and he's the long snapper, so he can't really have. Then I go for 2. I don't know. It's already 48-0. 11:46 to go here in the third quarter. Oh, they were waiting for a tee. I think that was on purpose to. Well, they got 5 seconds to get this snap off. They do. Snap is down, and the kick is up. And boy, oh boy, Kelly's having a game. 49-0, 11:46 to go here, third quarter. We'll be right back to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, the Bearcats add on. It's 49-0 now. 11:46 to go here in the third quarter. That was the opening kickoff to the second half, and 90 yards later, Kelly's in the end zone again.
Brotherton and Morford are back deep to receive the kickoff.
And this is not Vallejo. This is the 24. Asher Adams is going to kick off this time for the Bearcats. Here's the run up and the kick. It's a little squib kick that'll be picked up by Brotherton at the 21. Gets to 25, 30, and he's going to be dropped there.
9-yard return by Brotherton.
So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers on their own 31-yard line, Jerry. Give them an extra yard on that return. And here come the Highclimbers. See if they can build on that last drive, the end of the first half. So Brotherton and Corbin will come wide to the near side. I believe it's Phipps wide to the far side. The back is Morford in behind Gott. Turn around, hand it off to him, and he'll power his way right up the middle for a couple of yards. Might have gotten 3. See where they spot it? No, he got 2. He got 2, Jerry.
Give 2.
Yeah, okay. I always go by this near sideline guy. And
who was the carrier?
It would be Morford. Robert Knight is back in there, and we have another downed Highclimber. Mason Guard is on. He's He was back near the huddle, and he just had to sit down. So he's on there and he's being attended to. We have a timeout here with 10:40 to go. We have another hobbling high climber. That's Caden Lohr. He's going to hobble his way to the sidelines. So we'll keep it here for a moment while they attend to Mason Guard on the field. Well, I can talk about what we have coming up. So next up are the High Climbers. They return to Jack Stark Field at High Climbers Stadium to open play in the 3A Greater St. Helens League against Heritage. They'll be on hand for that game. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. The Bearcats start to 2A Evergreen Conference play next Friday at Stewart Field in Aberdeen. That should be a fun game, although Aberdeen's kind of struggling right now from what I saw. So Guard is being helped off the field. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming for the High Climbers, I should say. 10:40 to go here, third quarter. Should wind the clock once they get Mason Guard off the field. High Climbers a little banged up coming into this game, missing a couple of key players.
Yeah.
So they'll wind the clock, and here we go with a 2nd and 8. Out of the pistol goes Gott. He'll throw out there, and it's incomplete, intended for Sorg. Just a little bit behind him, and he just couldn't gather it in. So Vincent comes on with Brotherton and Ward. So 3rd and 8, approaching 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Morford back in there as a running back as Knight will step off. 13 on the play clock. And running, the High Climbers quickly to the line of scrimmage. Ward goes wide to the far side. Brotherton wide out on the near side. Slot receiver, can't see his number. Bad snap, and Gott has to fall on it. And a loss of 8 on the play, it looks like.
8 or 9, yeah.
Depends on where they're going to spot it. Spot it at the 25.
Oh, okay, so it would be 6 yards.
8. It was 8, Jerry, just trust me.
It
was on the 33.
Okay.
It's back to 25.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So it's 4th down and 15, 16. And let's see. Who's punting? It's not Phipps, I can tell you that. There's a snap. And booting away. I think it's Sorg gets a line drive that's caught at the 48.
So a 23-yard punt.
Yeah, it was Sorg doing the punting. So the Bearcats are going to start at the Shelton 47-yard line, 1st and 10. We're at 8:45 and running on the game clock here, third quarter, 49-0. All Bearcats tonight. New QB for the High Climbers, Wyatt Hoffman, freshman. He'll be going out of the pistol. I have a lot of different numbers out there. We'll try to give those to you as we can. So it's 13, 12, and 14 from the, dropped on the snap, picks it up. Hoffman, they're going to say he took a knee. He put the ball on the turf, so that's a loss on the play. And that'll put it ball back on the WF West side of the 50 at the 47, so a loss of 5. So 2nd and 15. Clock is running, approaching 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Hoffman goes out of the shotgun. Searle Coons from outside in, I should say. Here's a handoff. This is number 8 on the carry, and he'll get into High Climber territory at the 45. That's Miles Martin on the carry. And he picked up 7, 8, no, spotted at the 44. So 3rd down and 7 for the Bearcats. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. WF West 49, Shelton nothing. Hoffman goes out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That is Searle. There's the snap. Handoff again, and squirting up the middle and banging bodies across the 35 is again number 8. That's Miles Martin again with the carry. And a first down run to the 33.
11-yard carry.
First and 10 for WF West. 6:40 to go here, third quarter. 49-0. Jackson Amos goes wide to the far side. It's 2-by-2 for Hoffman. Back to pass goes Hoffman. Stands in there, and then he's going to be dropped down as Troy Green got him and brought him down at the 40. And a loss of 7 on the play. Yeah, make it 6. They'll put it at the 39. Sorry, let's see, get that ball camera back on that play.
That was the first sack of the game for the Highclimbers.
Clock continues to run. Under 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Running clock as we have a 49-0 score. 2nd and 16. Hoffman goes out of the shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Highclimbers showing blitz. Handoff, and the Highclimbers snuff him out as Martin gets tacked just as soon as he got the handoff, and a loss of a couple yards back across the 41-yard line. So that's going to be, what, a 3-yard loss?
Yes.
5:20 to go in the third quarter. That's the clock. Nolan and Searle, the wideouts on the near side. 2 receivers on the far side. Hoffman looks back at the bench for the play. Martin beside him to his left. There's the snap of 2 on the play clock. Back to pass. He goes, throws over the far side. Intercepted by Hunter Left. He's on the run up the sidelines. 40, 30, 20, and he's spun out of bounds there. An interception by Hunter Left.
Boy, that's the 3rd turnover he has created this season.
They'll spot him out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers there. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter.
2nd turnover for WF West.
Can the Highclimbers take advantage of this turnover? That is the question. So 1st and 10 for Shelton. Got out of the pistol. He's got 20 on the play clock. See who he's got out there. Sorg wide to the near side. Little handoff to, I believe it's Morford, trying to get some running room around the right side. And looks like a yard.
Okay.
Or maybe. No gain, I guess, Jerry.
All
so
right.
Take that back. 2nd and 10 from the 17. We're 3:40 and counting. Looks like the running back's going to be Jacob E. Fryer.
Okay.
Jerry, is Morford's going to get a rest. It's number 28. Rooks the wideout on the far side. Sorg the wideout on the near side. Vincent in the slot on the near side. Snap and a handoff to Fryer. He runs into some Crimson. Guys, Crimson, nowhere to go. He loses 3 yards, maybe 4. Depends on the spot back at the 21. It's now 3rd down. And it looks like 15.
And number 6 is now into the ball game.
Yeah, that's Alberto Manzo coming in. Yeah, probably line up in the backfield. He's the running back. Vincent goes wide to the far side. It's Velasco, Rooks, and Sorg inside out from the near side. Fumbled on the snap, and unfortunately all Gott could do was fall on it. Now it's 4th down. Ball at the 25 now. And here comes Weir to kick maybe, 40, 43-yard field goal. Let's see where they spot it down here. A little more in his range, I think, than the 47 or the third, whatever he had the last attempt. So this will be a 30 or 42-yard field goal attempt. And there's going to be a flag on the play. I'm not sure why.
Where's the ball? Is it at
the ball itself is at the 25.
Okay, so
the spot is going to be at the 32, so that's a 42-yard attempt.
Okay, thank you.
And they had one extra guy out there, I guess. Oh, and an illegal substitution. That'll march him back 5. Okay. So that makes it a 47-yard field goal attempt.
Similar to
the last one. Clock is running with 1:25 to go in the third quarter. There's the snap, spot is down, kick is up, kick has got the distance. Oh, he just went a little to the left. And that will be...
Was it just off to the left?
It was kind of hooked it, and it went a little low and to the left.
Yeah, but it had the distance.
It had the distance. Kind of sank there. So the Bearcats take over on the 30-yard line with under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Might get a play here. Oh, they're going to put it back at the 20. That's right. Thought they had it at the 30, but they get it at the 20, pardon me, because it kicked. That's right. Now I'm not remembering the rule, Jerry. Because it was blocked and then recovered or down, that's where the Bearcats got it at that spot because of the ball went into the end zone on the kick attempt, goes to the 20. Now I'm remembering the rules. So Hoffman will hand it off, and Martin on the run. He's at 20, 40, 50. Can Martin score? He's just sprinting up the numbers here. 20, 10, 5, touchdown for number 8, Miles Martin. 80-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
19 seconds remain in the third quarter. And it's 55-0. Wow. So Ross Kelly comes in to kick the point after. Brumfield the holder. Vallejo the long snapper for the Bearcats. So back it out just a tad here. There we go. Waiting for the snap. It's down. The kick is up. Kick is good. Kelly is perfect tonight. 56-0. 19 seconds to go. Third quarter. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
"19 seconds remain here in the third quarter. 56 for WF West, nothing for Shelton."
Yeah, Kelly's 8 for 8 point after attempts.
Yeah, he's perfect. Just perfect. He's just perfect. Said he's perfect. He's perfect.
He's had quite a game.
He's had quite a game. He's having a lot of fun out there if you watch it. So, Asher Adams is going to tee it up at the 40 to kick it to the Highclimbers. Looks like it's Brotherton and Morford back inside the 20. And we got a substitution coming. 19 seconds to go, third quarter. This should be the last play of the third quarter, Jerry, with the running clock. So Adams is going to get the run up and the kick. High end over end kick that'll be taken at the 20, or actually the 19. This is going to be Brotherton to the 30-yard line. Near the 30-yard line, he's going to be dropped short of the 30. So Highclimbers will start their drive on the 28th. First and 10. That's a 9-yard return.
Yeah, 9-yard return.
So Fryer's going to come into and go into the backfield as a running back, number 28. And that'll be the end of the quarter. So we'll step aside. We'll head to the fourth, 56-0. All WF West. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, KMAS Shelton.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Do you know what can get your friends to vote this year? You can. Because when people are encouraged by friends like you, they're far more likely to vote. So use your power. Ask your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Right back here with plays, and a handoff up the middle goes Fryer. And, was it Fryer or Morford? I think it was Fryer on the carry. Let's see here. It was Fryer on the carry. And that brought the ball across the 30, about the 34-yard line. So that is a pickup of
6.
No, I don't think it was 6.
5 or 6.
Where's the marker? It's second, and it looks like 5. We're going 5 on the carry. Handoff again. This is going to be Fryer, spun down at near the 40-yard line. I think it's Fryer. Hold on, let's take a look here. No, it's Manzo on the carry, Jerry, number 6. Gets to the 40. That's a first down for the Highclimbers.
And that's their second first down of the ball game.
Clock is running. We're played over a minute here in the final quarter. So Gott will send 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Rooks on the near side, out of the pistol, turn around and hand it off. Here is Fryer again, stumbling his way to the 44. I don't know if somebody got his ankle or what. He just kind of stumbled his way ahead for 4 yards. So 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, he's picked up, he's had 3 carries for 12 yards.
Looks like he's going to get a rest. As here comes Green. Troy Green will come in as the running back. 10:15 to go here in the ball game. Highclimbers break the huddle. Taylor Dickey comes wide to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Out of the pistol goes Gott. Low snap, back to pass he goes. He was going to throw down the field. The receiver was run out of bounds. It was intended for, actually it was Bryson Rooks. He was the receiver on the near side, and he was run out of bounds. No penalty, and incomplete, and it brings up 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 6, excuse me. From the 44 for the Highclimbers. They're approaching 9.5 minutes to go. Fryer back in there. Green, he'll take a rest on the sidelines. Rooks comes wide to the near side. Sorg and Vincent go wide to the far side. Fryer the back behind Gott. Hand off to him up the middle. Gets to the 45 and falls ahead for the 46. Positive yards on the run, but it's 4th and down. And it looks like he got 2. And here comes Green back in, Fryer out. Highclimbers are going for it. We're 4th and I call it 3. They got to get to midfield. Ball's at the 47. 8:45 and running on that game clock. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Gott looks things over, takes the snap, turns around, hand it off to Green. Green breaks 1 tackle, gets to the 50. I think he got the first down, Jerry.
Very close.
Very close. It's on the other side of the 50, so he got the first down. 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers. Run by Troy Green. Fryer's going to come back in. Green's going to go sit down after that first down run. 8:10 to go in the ball game.
Highclimbers are doing a good job of alternating their running backs.
Keeping everybody fresh.
Yes.
Rooks comes wide to the near side. Vincent. Velasco. Well, Velasco's can come into the near side in the slot. Vincent goes in motion. Faked the handoff. Got back to pass. He'll dump a quick pass, a little high, intended for Velasco. Jude Velasco, a little too high, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming from the 50. 7.5 minutes to go now. Again, WF West leads 56-0 on the Shelton Highclimbers. Highclimbers have the ball. We are in the 4th quarter, coming to you from Bearcat Stadium in Chehalis. And I think we have a timeout on the field with 7:13 remaining. Shelton's going to take the timeout.
First time out of the ball game? Or this half?
It's the 4th time out of the ball game.
Yeah, it'd be 4th time out, yeah.
Sorry.
I corrected myself.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping bring this broadcast to you. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services, Prevention Education, Substance Abuse Prevention Partners, Coalition, I should say. And we're back to football quickly. That timeout ran out quickly on me, Jerry. Out of the pistol will go Gott. 2 receivers on the far side. 1 on the near side. Back to pass goes Gott. Throws complete. It's the 21. He gets a first down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. That is 21. Excuse me. Velasco with the catch. That's Jude Velasco.
15-yard completion.
A little quick little hitch shot there. A little slant pattern. Manzo was in the running back. He's going to step to the sideline. Green will come in. 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers on the 35-yard line. Sword goes wide to the far side. Rooks wide to the near side. Vincent goes in the slot on the near side. Pistol formation for Gott and company. Snap and handoff. Here is Green picking his way for a couple of 3 yards right up the middle to the 32.
Yeah, let's give him 3.
So 2nd and 7 coming for the Highclimbers. 5:25 to go here in the ball game. Fryer comes in. Dickey is in there as well. Dickey goes wide to the far side. Rooks in the slot on the far side. And Vincent, the wide out on the near side. Hash mark near side, pistol formation. Got back to pass, short drop, throws over the middle. It's batted down, picked off. Oh my gosh, it's deflected and right into the hands of number 50. He's going to return this for a touchdown. Number 54, WF West. That's Hudson McCollum with the touchdown. And it's now 62-0. Wow. Wow. That is an unfortunate bounce right there. The ball was batted up into the air off the pass and right into the hands of McCollum, and he returned it some 60 yards for the touchdown. 4:15 on the game clock. It should be stopped, but it's running. At this point, I don't think it matters. Ross Kelly out there to kick the point after. Brumfield the holder. Vallejo the long snapper. There's a snap spot. It's down. Kick is up. Kick is good and make it 63-0. 3:55 to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Well, we're back here. The clock is still running and has been since the score, Jerry's 3 minutes and counting on the game clock. Here, I thought they were supposed to stop it after scores, but maybe when you get this kind of a margin, it's really it's doesn't really matter at this point. But
is that the first turnover for the Highclimbers?
I believe so, Jerry.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is right. One turnover, and WF West has had 2.
So Adams is going to tee it up at the 40 to kick it off to the Highclimbers. Approaching 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. With a 60, should be 63 to nothing. It says 62 on the board. Here's the run up and the kick. It's an end over end kick that'll bounce and be picked up at the 20. And this is Manzo, I believe. They'll be dropped at the 26-yard line. 26, actually, it's Brotherton, excuse me. Cody Brotherton gets the return to the 27, so a 7-yard return. Clock continues to run as we approach 2 minutes. Didn't he make that extra point, Jerry?
Yes.
Okay, so they just haven't posted it to the board. It's 63 to nothing. Just double checking on me, Jerry. Jerry's my extra eyes here. So the Highclimbers have a 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Got out of the pistol.
Yeah, 9 for 9 on the point after attempts.
2 receivers on each side. Fryer the back behind Gott. Man in motion is Vincent. Back to pass goes Gott. Looks over the middle. He'll throw a little high and another interception. This one's number 13 on the return. He's going to get away from one guy, and he's going to be dropped inside the 10. 13 is Grayson Searle on the interception, and the Bearcats get the ball back with 1:15 to go.
So, second turnover.
So they'll spot the ball down at the 7-yard line, 1st and goal for the Bearcats. I would hope they would take a knee at this point, Jerry. Because the clock is running, we're under a minute. They haven't even started the play clock yet. So 1st and goal for WF West at the 7-yard line. This looks like the victory formation. And I think we have a different quarterback here. Yeah, number 17, Reese Marquez will take a knee, and that'll do it as they'll run her out the clock here. And the final score is 63 to nothing. Well, they still haven't posted the other score, Jerry, but we're going to go 63 to nothing as the final score here at WF West. We'll take a break. We'll come back, Jerry. We'll wrap up the statistics. We'll talk about what's coming up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton. Back in 2 minutes.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
How much difference can one vote make? Since 2023, more than 60 U.S. elections have been tied or won by just one vote. So this fall, your friend could be the tiebreaker. And that could make all the difference. People are more likely to vote when encouraged by a friend. So use your power to decide this election. Make sure you're good to vote and encourage your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, it's a final here in Chehalis. Final score, WF West 63 by our count, 62 on the official scoreboard, to nothing. It's all WF West tonight. Jerry's busily adding up all the statistics for the Bearcats, and we'll give him some time to do that. Next up for the Highclimbers, they return to Jack Stark Field at Highclimber Stadium to open play in the 3A Greater St. Helens League against Heritage. That's a Vancouver school. We'll be on hand for that game. Kickoff 7 o'clock, Highclimber Stadium. The Bearcats start 2A Evergreen Conference play next Friday at Stewart Field in Aberdeen. And I got to pan the camera over here for a moment to see the crowd that is around WF West Bearcats and all the yellow. They did this little, I guess it was the Minions, the Minions from Despicable Me, the yellow guys with the glasses and the blue overalls, everybody in the band, and a lot more of student body are dressed that way. And you see all this big crowd around the team over there after their big victory over the Highclimbers and improving to 4-0. Highclimbers 0-4 on the season, and they get into conference play. So we'll see how that goes down in the 3A Greater St. Helens League. Jerry's still busy there. He's just about done. And Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. Watch past meetings of these entities as well as the Shelton City Council. Mason Web TV also covers Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, North Mason Chamber of Commerce, and the North Mason Community Voice if you want to see what is going on. Check out MasonWebTV.com daily. You were probably wondering what happened to Mason County Fire District number 12. Well, they changed their meeting time, or meeting days, from Wednesdays to Mondays beginning next month, and I can't do those meetings. I'm not available, so we're working on some way of making those available to everybody between the Fire District Administration and the Fire District Commission and myself. We're still working on that, but I'm all done with that. Back to football and final statistics. Jerry, what do you have?
Thanks, Diedrich. Let's start with Shelton. Shelton had 3 first downs. They completed 7 of 20 passes. They had 47 yards in rushing. They had 60 yards in passing. They had 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions there in the second half. 38 yards and penalties. Only 1 penalty in the second half, but it was a running clock. Shelton had 107 yards total. WF West had 7 first downs, but because they had these big, long plays, they didn't need to
run sustained drives at all.
No sustained. Yeah, exactly. Good job. Rushing, they had 250 yards. And passing, they had 154. What's ironic, they had no passing yards in the second half, but they didn't need to because of the running clock and because of that nice run there of 80 yards by number 8 for WF West. So you're looking at 440 yards compared to 107. Not a lot of penalties, especially in the second half. Pretty clean game. Highlights, 100 left.
Interception.
Hunter got a turnover there. That was good.
Yeah.
And as far as WF West is concerned, Kelly was 9 for 9. in the point after attempts?
Well, that's what we saw. I'm going to have to go back and look. The scoreboard still says 62.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense because I have 63. I will double check to make sure.
Yeah, would you please?
I will. We'll make sure that that's a final. I'm sure the 62 is going to be the official score. But, yeah, I don't know if that went through. I thought it went through. At that point, I wasn't.
Yeah, we were.
He's too automatic. I mean, good grief. Could he have missed one? Well, they did have to rush out there. And they were snapping the ball with, a couple seconds left on the play clock.
The other thing, too, is kind of interesting. Weir tried 2 field goals from 47 yards, and the second one almost went through. It was just a little bit wide, a little bit low.
On the left, yeah.
But that was kind of a positive. He's got some good leg. Got a good leg there.
Right. He hasn't had a lot of work in recent weeks.
No.
From the kickoffs, and so yeah.
I would imagine Gott is going to be very tired tonight. Will sleep well.
I'm sure he will. Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Played the whole
game here in the varsity level, and yeah, a little different than the JV and the freshman. So yeah, but he did a good job for his first start. You're losing papers over there, Jerry.
He did, and he's done a good job at the JV level, and tonight got to play the whole game.
On the varsity level, so yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Diedrich.
Well, I guess that'll do it for us in Chehalis. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with tonight's game. And I got to say thank you to Tommy Elders, the athletic director here at WF West. He was extremely helpful when we got here. And he said, there's your table up there. There's power up there. Did that work for you? And I'm like, yeah, perfect. It's where we were 2 years ago, and he was very helpful.
And we like being outside.
Yeah, a little noisy at times, but it's fine with us. Makes it better than sitting in a booth where you sound like you're watching it on TV. And
it's a little harder, too, to see through that window.
Yeah, well, that's another story altogether. So, as I mentioned, the Highclimbers will be back home next Friday, taking on Heritage and opening the 3A Greater St. Helens League play. Final again, WF West. We're calling it 63. Shelton, nothing. We will talk to you next Friday. This has been High School Football on Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton. Turn all this stuff off. Talk to you next week. This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.